Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, MBC Lifestyles Diary. My name is Marie, I live in New York, and I love fashion, traveling, and cultural events, and I'm asking you to join me on the adventure. We arrived Thursday, and today is Friday, so it's day 2 of the events for Kenneth and Vanessa's wedding. Today is the bridal shower, and we're having a fabulous breakfast. There's fresh omelets being made, pancakes, sausage, bacon. Embassy Sweets puts out a nice spread. So here we are at the bridal shower, me and my daughter-in-law, and Kenny's sister, Chris Lady, was kind enough to drive us. So in the back is the baby and Ines and Mikey. Once again, I'm getting a little tour of Houston, Texas, and I do like the tree-lined streets. I like the spaciousness of the city, and I like that it's not overcrowded. I am really enjoying seeing different neighborhoods here. And when we got to the bridal shower event space, it was really pretty. It was a very nice setup, and all the ladies followed the instructions and came in their spring pastels. The food was very good. The caterer was excellent. And I don't know, is it vacation or what? But why does food always taste so much better when you're away? As we participated in the shower, as we were eating, we played simple games, and you got to pick a postcard. And on that postcard, the face of the individual was covered, and you had to scratch that off. And if you got it right, you got the groom's face, you won a prize. And the next thing is you guessed, places that they had been together. It was really quite entertaining. Afterwards, the guys picked us up and took us to the Central Park of Houston. The name of the park is Memorial Park. It is Houston's largest urban center park and is almost double the size of New York Central Park, located in uptown Houston, near the intersection of IH-10W and IH-610S. As you can see, it's a beautifully designed park, and this green area with the fountain was quite stunning and quite a place for photographs. And there was also a wedding venue there. Then that evening, they had another get-together at a place called the Savoy. This place had different booths from different restaurants and a center eating hall. And on the second floor, they had a bar, which we had, for everyone from the wedding party to once again get together and party and get to know each other in anticipation of the wedding on Saturday. Music was going, everyone was having a good time, and I realized I am no longer 25 or 30 years old because I got tired. So I had to bail out early. But I was really impressed with the stamina of these young folks, and the place was a lot of fun. We ended up getting a dish from Korea and also a dish from Peru, and we shared. It was really quite satisfying, and I love that international market concept. Today, the wedding was scheduled for 11 a.m. They were having the large bus pick up all the guests from the Embassy Suites, but since Xavier was a groomsman, he had to go even earlier, and we had rented a car, so we were driving ourselves. I was so impressed with the music that was being played and the thoughtfulness that was exhibited in our whole weekend that I was really looking forward to the wedding, and I felt like everyone was family to the point where we were all calling each other cousins. So off we went to our hotel room to get a good night's sleep because there's a wedding tomorrow and we needed to get ready early and make ourselves look pretty and prepare ourselves for a day of partying. So here I am, dolled up. My husband insisted that we have breakfast, and I'm like, I don't want breakfast, it's too early. He goes, no, you're gonna eat. And he was absolutely right. So we got to the church, which was huge. It was really a gorgeous cathedral in the modern style, and it was scheduled for 11, so we were there on time. And then I forgot. Caribbean people usually tell you to arrive a half hour early because they know we always run late. So we got there at 11, and we knew we'd have to wait till 11:30 But then the bride and groom are also Caribbean, so they were also late, so they showed up at 12. That's okay. Nobody was upset. More power for the course. The church was beautiful. We've been having a lovely time. So everybody was pretty mellow. So you just saw Kenneth's mother and father, and this is Vanessa's mom, and this is Kenny's brother, and another friend. I don't know everyone in the wedding party, but this is Kenny's younger brother. And now here's my baby boy, Xavier. And I wish I could name everyone because everyone looks stunning. I love the color choices. Everyone was very elegant. Oh, there's Doubter and Vanessa's sister, Tatiana, the best man and the maid of honor. And those were Kenny's nieces and nephews. And here's the beautiful bride, Vanessa. The priest had a wonderful sense of humor. It was very joyous. I love weddings. I love looking at young people start their lives together, fully in love with rose-colored glasses. And you say a special prayer for them and, pray for them to have their love be strong to go through the ups and downs that life hands you. But enough of those thoughts. Here we are at the venue. And to me, this venue was very pretty. And it reminded me of a small-scale Vizcaya. And this Vizcaya is the big mansion in Miami that's on the water and made in this Italian style. So everyone really loved this, and with lots of pictures. And of course, there was champagne, there was mimosas, there was Bellinis. And this is during the cocktail hour, where unfortunately I missed the lamb chops because I was outside talking too much. My grandsons looked so handsome in their tuxedo that I thought that they were a part of the wedding. And everyone at the table was very nice, and the party started and the music was on point. I enjoyed the people that I sat with, and actually one of them told me that her grandmother was a Blaine. So yes, we were related because my father always said that any Blaine is a relative. Once again, I can't play the music, so you're not getting the vibe of the wedding, you're just seeing the beauty of it. It was truly a wonderful venue. Here's the father and daughter dance, and here's the mother and son dance, and everybody didn't need to wait to go dance, and here's the crowd. And the vibe was so good because you can tell everyone at that wedding liked to party, had partied in their past, was still partying, and there was joy. There was joy and unity. There was no conflict, and everybody loved everybody else's music and also knew the moves. So once again, another place. They played compa, they played merengue, they played bachata, they played Afrobeats, and of course they played all the American songs that we grew up with. Rap, Mary J. Blige, Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar. You can go see some clips of the wedding on my Instagram, MBC Diaries, and I think that captures more of the vibe because you'll get to hear some wonderful sounds, but here you're just seeing the enthusiasm. Nobody sat down. No one sat down. They had to ask us to sit down so they could start serving the food because everybody came to dance. But I was truly grateful my husband made me have breakfast. I was in the zone, baby. The music was good. Oh my gosh, did I have a good time. And the vibe was great. This is Doubter, the best man. He is not even Haitian or Dominican. His descent is, I think, Guinea. And he said everybody thinks he's Nigerian, but it doesn't matter. Doubter had the moves and the enthusiasm. Like I said, they had to tell people to go sit down so that we could eat. And then if they finished eating, they were up again. People were not playing. And this felt so familiar. It also reminded me of my son's wedding because that's the same thing. They had to beg us to please sit down. Here are the friends from the neighborhood, my daughter-in-law and the bride and groom. And the way they got us out is they made us line up to throw rose petals. And I was like, what a unique way to get people to clear the hall.
It's your boy Dada, aka Average Next Top Model, aka Milk's favorite cookie. I'm over here with the one, the only, the greatest. You know, here with Maria Blaine Cruz. Oh, I gotta say hi. Yeah, we're having a good time at the wedding, did a little dancing, a little food. I think we're gonna get to the party, right?
That's right.
All right, that's right, that's right.
Bye.
So here's Kenny's mom, aunt, grandmother, and cousin. More family snapshots. And as you can see by the grins, everybody is super happy. It was a wonderful event. And I think Alex says it perfectly here with his champagne bottle. And then it was over. And we were heading back to New York, but still on a great high. The DJ was fantastic. We were still humming some of the tunes. You can tell it was a good event because usually I'm rolling around on the floor crying about why is my vacation over. But the happiness lasted, and it got me through to the airport and back to New York. Oh yes, another tidbit. So remember when I kept saying these people felt familiar, they felt like family? And I had posted the wedding on my Instagram, MBC Diaries, and my cousin Claire called and she asked me, is Vanessa's father Freddie? And does she have an aunt Dominique? And like, why yes, why do you ask? She said, that's Ralph's family. Ralph is Claire Marie's husband. So I'm like, so we are related once removed. If you enjoyed this, leave me a little heart emoji. Please say something. Let me know that you're enjoying these events and living vicariously. So I would appreciate it, and it would let me know what I should keep showing you guys. But remember to give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share.